Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Ninja 8-in-1 Foodie cooker. What I want to do today is to show you around the Foodie cooker, some of the features and benefits that it offers. Just for a start, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, just give us a quick thumbs up. Now there are actually two models, there is a 60-litre version and an 8-litre version. For the purpose of this video I'll be showing you the smaller one, which is the 6-litre model. Now for years Ninja have been concentrating on speeding up cooking by making air fryers. And that has really transformed the market, and a lot of people are still enjoying air fryers to this day. But the concept of slowing things down when it comes to cooking hasn't really been Ninja's forte, and with this model it's providing a whole different cooking experience to an air fryer. I'll just show you the 8 functions that it's got. As you can see, you've got a really nice clear white LED display. It's even polite when we first switch it on, telling us hi. So what you've got, first of all, you've got slow cooking. Now, personally, I love a slow-cooked meal. Now, for me, there's nothing better than a slow-cooked joint of meat. My favourite is a large joint of beef, popped in a slow cooker on low for probably about 7 or 8 hours, and then just pop it into the oven to crisp it up on the outside. What's your favourite slow-cooked meat? Is it something that you like, or are you not really into slow cooking? Let me know in the comments. And what you could do for each option, you can select the temperature. So on the slow cooking, you've got high or low. And so obviously that will be my favourite, to pop it onto low. And then all you need to do is just pop it in the time that's required. So on the slow cook, you can go up to 12 hours. I'm not sure, I've never cooked anything for that long. For about 8 or 9 hours is the longest I've cooked something for. Then to go between the different cooking options, all you need to do is press the function button, so you can go up or down. So the next option on here is to steam. This is a great way, a healthy way to cook vegetables, chicken and fish. And it is recommended to use the steam rack. And the steam rack, which is just in here at the moment, there we go. So what that can do is that will just raise any of the steamed items off the base of the pan. And the next option is the sear or saute. There we go. So you've got the different settings. So you've got high, medium and then low. And with sauteing, this is ideal for browning meats, saute vegetables and to simmer sauces as well. Next one is the keep warm option. This is ideal to keep food at ready to eat temperature. So if you've cooked something and you're not quite ready to eat it, then what you can do is you can use the keep warm option to save having to heat it up at a later time. Next one is the white rice. So cooking rice is quite an art. Obviously to cook rice is quite easy, but to get it done properly without sticking together and without being, I suppose, a little bit claggy, as I would call it, can be quite an art. But what Ninja have done is they've come up with a dedicated program for white rice in this model. So it's ideal to get fluffy white rice at the touch of a button. Next one is a brown rice. Prepare nutrient-rich grains with the perfect texture. Next one is porridge. And again, porridge can be something that's easy to cook, but it can be quite easy to not get it great. If you've ever tasted porridge when it's been cooked really, really well, then it tastes completely different to just chucking it in a microwave, which a lot of people tend to do. Next one is pasta. Press the right button. So yeah, you've got the pasta option at the bottom. So you've got al dente pasta in minutes and no draining is necessary. What I really like about the Ninja products is they are very well built. Now I'll just show you inside here. So let's just take this out. Pop that to one side, and as you can see, this is a really, really sturdy pot. Obviously it can go into a dishwasher, that's always a given with a lot of Ninja products. But what you can also do is you can also pop it into an oven. So if you have, I suppose like I mentioned earlier, if I'd slow cooked my beef joint for I suppose 7 or 8 hours on low, then what you can do is you can pop this straight into an oven up to 240 degrees centigrade. Now that's ideal because it saves having to get another pan dirty and something else to clean. Also, a couple of accessories that it comes with. First of all, you do get a little measuring cup. So you can see just on the side here, it's got the different measurements, because you will find that within the instructions, I'll just show you this, you have got quite a few different, just get to it. So you've got quite a few different recipe ideas. So there's quite a few different ones to have a look at. So you've got a minestrone soup, cheese fondue, braised red cabbage, put my teeth back in, with apple. That is one of my favourites, spicy pulled pork. So you've got quite a lot to go at, but what you've also got is it does show you exactly how to cook the rice. So obviously, depending on the amount of rice that you're putting in, you'll need to put a certain amount of water in as well. And I suppose that's why Ninja have provided a measuring cup as well. Just sitting on the side here, again, one of my favourites, one of my favourite desserts, sticky toffee pudding. Also, when it comes to dishing up your rice, you get this cheeky little rice spoon with it as well. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these models, either the 6 litre or the 8 litre version, have provided a couple of links below to show you where to get them at competitive prices. When it comes to choosing between the 6 litre or the 8 litre model, what I'd normally say is just think about what you're going to cook in it. So if you are going to cook things like large roasting joints or large items in there, then personally I'd recommend to perhaps look at the bigger one. Not necessarily because it's more expensive, because it's not always the case with Ninja. Also, if you're into things like batch cooking, where you're going to cook quite a lot in one go, and then perhaps freeze items later on, then again, the larger one might be better for you. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Ninja 8-in-1 Foodie cooker. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. Do always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. I know I've not given you a demonstration of it. I would love for nothing more than to have popped a roast joint in here and then to show you results at the end, but I've not really had time to do that. What I would also say is if you have got one of these, if you've got one of the 8-in-1 Foodie cookers, then let me know what you think about it, because I'd always appreciate the honest feedback. Thanks for joining me today.